Hi guys, in today's how-to video I want to explain the technique of prepping your trigger to get faster splits and faster shots on your targets. Before I explain the technique of prepping the trigger and how to integrate it into your transitioning to achieve faster splits, I need to explain the different conditions of the trigger. The trigger now is in its resting position. The space between the resting position and the wall is called pre-travel. The wall is being defined as the point, if you push further, the hammer will actually drop. If the hammer drops and the gun cycles, you will hear a clear click, which is the reset. If you let the trigger go back to its resting position, meaning that you do not take out the pre-travel and you do not work towards the wall, you lose time in your shots and in your splits and also in your transitions. Most students will do as follows. They will get an acceptable side picture from the trigger in its resting position. They will eliminate the pre-travel, hit the wall, go through the wall, and then fire off the round. If the gun recoils, they will let go of the trigger, go back to its resting position, to then, once they acquired an acceptable side picture, fire off the second round. If the gun cycles, they will do the same. Go back to the resting position, take on a third side picture, and then move in a linear line to the second target to then repeat the same process. You already understand that even for these two targets, if you do it this way, you actually lose a lot of time. So, how can you gain time? There are two important points for you and moments where you can save time. I get my acceptable side picture. I already prep my trigger, not from the resting position, but past the pre-travel, and I'm already at the wall of the trigger. So if I push further on, my round will go off. Now, if my gun cycles and my red dot goes back to 0, I will go to the reset, hit the wall, but not past the pre-travel and certainly not to the resting position of the trigger. As soon as I get my second acceptable side picture, I will from the wall, not from the resting position, from the wall, pull the trigger, and then I will not wait for the gun to cycle back and get a third side picture, but in the second recoil, I will actually do a curved transition to the second target. I will acquire my side picture. In that movement, I again prepped my trigger, go past the reset, hit the wall, but not go further than the wall. Once I get my side picture, I fire off the shot. Second shot, same thing. I prep the trigger and I fire off a shot. And this is how you can save valuable time on a stage.